Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, as requested by a lot of people from my recent video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to take the Acrophobia skull, the new skull in Halo 3 that lets you fly around in campaign, and enable it in Halo 1 and Halo 2 as well, for campaign of course. So, just as a refresher, because Halo 3 just launched very recently, the new Acrophobia skull in Halo 3 lets you fly around in campaign really fast too, and pretty much go wherever you want, within the boundaries of the map of course. And it's a really awesome skull, and I still stand by what I said like a couple weeks ago in a previous video, that it's the greatest skull ever in all of Halo. It's such a amazing skull. You can do so much with it. There's so much potential. I mean, yeah, like it would be nice if like it also removed barriers as well and made you invincible, but it's a good start. So anyways, to move that skull to Halo 1 and 2, first go to your MCC folder, wherever you have it installed, and go to the data folder up here, just enter it, and then go into the career.db folder here, enter that, and here you see this career.db.xml file, make a copy of that, and just name it whatever you want. You could leave the default name as well. This is your backup, so you could restore it later when you don't want to have a modded version of this anymore. And then after that, edit this version, the original version of it, and it'll open up like Notepad or WordPad or whatever your default is. And then in here, just press Control F and search up skull underscore boots underscore off underscore the underscore ground. And just find it, and then it'll bring you down to this list of skulls here for Halo 3. What you want to do is copy this whole line that's a skull ID equals, skull boots off the ground. Just Control C or copy it. Now, this part, just scroll up a little bit. Just keep scrolling until you see another list of skulls. If you scroll too fast, you might miss it, but just keep going. There'll be two lists of skulls you need to find, but just keep scrolling up and you'll find them in order actually. So it's near the top. But here, this is the Halo 2 skull list, and then you might be faster if you just like Control F and search by the known skulls for each Halo game. But this is the Halo 2 skull list, and just paste that line you just copied at the bottom of it, just append it to it, like I just did there. And then scroll up again, and you're going to be looking for the Halo 1 skull list here, so just go to the bottom again, press enter, and then paste the line you just copied as well. You could clean up the format if you want, but after that you're good. Just Control S or save, and then click yes. Confirm to save, and after that you're all good. Now start up MCC, but make sure anti-cheat is turned off. This will not work if anti-cheat is on. But once you're on MCC again with anti-cheat off, simply go to either Halo 1 or Halo 2, and on your skulls list you will have the Acrophobia skull there, and you can enable it or disable it. Technically, this method of adding skulls to Halo 1 and Halo 2 actually works with any skulls in the game. You could add like a bandana and scarab skull to Halo 3, but if you do that, I already tried that, it doesn't do anything. You could add the skull, you could enable it, start up Halo 3 campaign, but nothing will happen. So it only works with the Acrophobia skull for some reason, and only for Halo 1 and 2. It does not work for Halo Reach. Now, before we go in game and see the skull in action, I do want to give a quick shout out to Lord Zed. He's actually the one that figured out this method to add skulls to other Halo games, and he also figured out that the Acrophobia skull actually works in Halo 1 and 2. So if you want to see more missions and more gameplay of the skull in other Halo games like Halo 1 and 2, check out, I'll link to his video in the description below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But yeah, so as you can see, we are now in campaign on Halo 1, and we are flying around with the Acrophobia skull. I would even hazard to say that the Acrophobia skull actually works even better in Halo 1, because if you fly too fast and you hit something like a wall or something, you won't die in Halo 1. But in Halo 3 and even Halo 2, you'll actually splatter yourself by doing that. Now, fun fact, I actually covered this briefly in a video a long time ago. By the time, I didn't really know what it was. But on the mission Halo, I don't know if any other missions have this, but if you fly really far up the map and like go up the mountain up here, if you touch the ground, the game actually, like there's no barriers back then, but the game actually disables all your player controls and you get stuck. You can't move around. And that actually affects players that are still in the map as well. It affects everybody in the game. So just a little fun fact there, and a little small revisit. But yeah, so that's Halo 1. Let's go to Halo 2 now, where this also works. And we're going to do it on the mission Regret. So same thing, just go into the menu here, and then the Acrophobia skull will be at the bottom right corner here. Just simply enable it, and then start up the game. And once you're in game, well, same thing. You just same controls, you fly. Now I do want to mention something. So right now here we're actually going to fly and check out the secret bush, also known as the SpongeBob pineapple from way back. But I've already done a video covering this mystery recently. If you didn't see it, you should definitely check it out. But anyways, as you can see, you know, we flew way too fast past the bush there, and if you want to get an up-close view, I actually didn't know it at the time of recording this video, but if you, while you're like flying or floating or in midair, if you press the crouch button, whatever it is, for me it's the left control key, you'll actually float in midair, just float in place. It'll freeze you, like hard brake. So that's a, you know, quick tip there for you guys if you don't want to slam into a wall and die in Halo 2 and 3. Just press the crouch button and you'll stop right away and float there as well. But yeah, so overall the Acrophobia skull works great in Halo 1 and 2, and like I said, better in Halo 1 in some cases. When I did it on co-op, it seems like whoever's off host occasionally had issues with the skull working. Like sometimes it just stopped working and they lost like power. But aside from that, the skull does seem to work pretty great, and even though you do need to mod the game to enable the skull right now, in the future it might actually become an official skull, because like the fact that it works here in Halo 1 and 2 like almost perfectly, it does suggest that maybe down the road it might actually get added into the game once they like polish it up or something. But I don't know that for sure, it's just a guess, and for now you do need to mod the game a little bit to unlock the skulls for 1 and 2. But it is pretty fun, and if you guys do try it out, definitely enjoy and have fun exploring. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and found it to be interesting and helpful. And if you did, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts and comments. Anything else you want me to check out or look into, just let me know. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!